The iconic franchise around the blue hedgehog can't be kept down. Paramount Pictures announced the second part shortly after the release of Sonic the Hedgehog. The popular character Tails already appeared in a mid-credit scene. The orange-yellow fox and good friend of Sonic was all along in search of his blue buddy who was hiding from his enemies. First introduced in the video game in 1994, the short-beaked hedgehog, who has also become famous for the Ugandan Knuckles meme, already became a fan favorite back then due to his cool demeanor. The skilled climber could therefore also play a role in the sequel alongside Tails. There's already a favorite for the voiceover in the film community, namely none other than Dwayne Johnson. Besides Johnson, names like Samuel L. Jackson and Chris Rock are also circulating as dubbing actors for the animated characters. However, nothing has been officially confirmed yet. A release can be expected on April 8th, 2022. After the rather disappointing but financially worthwhile theatrical release of Wonder Woman 1984, there's already news about a planned sequel. Plans for a third part do not seem to have been made dependent on box office success, but on the phenomenal streaming ratings at HBO Max. As the Warner Media responsible Andy Forcell confirms, Wonder Woman 1984 exceeded expectations in every respect after its release, and it doesn't appear that this trend will change. Incidentally, the announcement of Wonder Woman 3 also marks the return of leading actress Gal Gadot as well as director and screenwriter Patty Jenkins. Especially the latter could surprise one or the other, because in the HBO Max dispute between the filmmakers and Warner Brothers, she was rather on the side of the filmmakers. She's also already in the middle of production on Star Wars Rogue Squadron, which is no small project either. When exactly Wonder Woman 3 is going to be released is still completely unclear, but at least cinemagoers can already look forward to the release. Now we come to news that we no longer want to keep from you. News that our colleagues at KinoCheck have been working on in secret every day for over 3 years. After countless lines of code and full of pride, they're happy to announce that the brand new website kinocheck.com is now available. The website is completely new and has been launched bilingually. Any content like news, trailers, clips, or originals can be viewed in English as well as in German under kinocheck.com or alternatively at kinocheck.de. On the website, you will now always have the ability to see the latest movie information, exclusive trailer premieres, current movie releases, the most important news, plus actually intelligent movie recommendations based on this specially developed algorithm. And of course, the website works on all major devices, so you can access it either from home or on the go. Please everyone, feel personally invited to drop by and make yourselves comfortable. From now on, kinocheck.com is your go-to place for all things movies. Slowly but surely, the release of Mad Max Furiosa is getting closer. As Variety reports, the prequel about the eponymous character is now said to have got the green light as well as a US theatrical release on June 23rd, 2023. After the acclaimed blockbuster Mad Max Fury Road, it is now time to tell the prequel story of Furiosa, who will not be portrayed by Charlize Theron this time. The role will be played by the witch actress Anya Taylor-Joy, who is currently the talk of the town thanks to the Netflix series The Queen's Gambit. Behind the camera is, by the way, Mad Max creator George Miller, who provides the appropriate production. Other cast members besides Taylor-Joy include Chris Hemsworth and Yahya Abdul-Mateen II. The responsible studio Warner Brothers also made headlines since only a theatrical release has been announced for Furiosa. This comes as a surprise because the studio recently announced that it would release all of its 2021 films simultaneously on HBO Max and in theaters, and many assumed that this could also become a business strategy beyond the end of the year. So here's hoping that Warner's controversial method is really limited to 2021. The expected release date of Mad Max Furiosa is on June 23rd, 2023. A European release date will surely follow soon. PlayStation fans, heads up, as Sony Pictures CEO Tony Vinciquerra announced in an interview, 10 Sony projects based on popular video games are currently in production. To be more precise, there are supposed to be 3 movies and 7 series, of which only the movie of Uncharted and the series for The Last of Us have been named so far. Of course, this leaves even more room for speculation since many brands like God of War, Ghost of Tsushima, and Horizon Zero Dawn and the ever-popular Sackboy offer enough material for a series or a movie. Which game would you like to see adapted into a film? Just let us know in the comments. More than 2 years have passed since the book adaptation of the science fiction bestseller Ready Player One. The dystopian story about the virtual world of Oasis set in 2045 was written by Ernest Cline, who already gained fabulous reviews back in 2011 with the novel's release. So Klein also confirmed a few days ago that a possible film adaptation was still in an early phase of development, primarily due to the partially closed movie theaters. The story of the prequel could, similarly to the already published book, revolve less around Wade Watts and more around the story of Oasis founder James Halliday and Ogden Morrow, thus rather putting the focus on the origins of Oasis. However, the sequel has not been as well received as the first book, but Klein is rather unimpressed by that. So it is safe to say that nothing has been finalized yet, but given the very solid financial success of Ready Player One, we can definitely expect a sequel.